Thank you once again. It's great to see you all. It's fun to be here, especially with a 1-year break or 2-year break, depending on how you're counting. And I'm, as always, just impressed at what an incredible group of people you are. Today I'm going to tell you about a young woman named Citlaly Avila, who's a math teacher at the Lake Elsinore United School District in LA. She's been teaching, not LA, where is it? Lake Elsinore. She's been teaching there for 4 years, but 12 years ago, she met a woman she's going to tell you about. She was undocumented. She was in 11th grade. She figured there was no way she was going to college because she wouldn't qualify for any of the funding sources at that time that were available. She was the oldest of 5 kids, and she really didn't know what her path was at this point in her life. She will tell you the story of her adventure. There's a letter to her current situation, and I think she's a model story that we hope to see over and over again, because if you want to give us a really great reward for your great teaching, train the next generation to be great teachers. That's what we want more than any other single thing. So thank you, and let me introduce you to Citlaly Avila.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. I'm going to warn you guys, there's going to be some tears throughout my story as I talk about how Ms. Reall changed my life and got me to where I am today. I have the privilege to introduce Ms. Reall. She has impacted the lives of many students, as well as mine, and she's that type of teacher that she would give you, we refer to her as our school mom in our academy. She would give you the eye, and you knew that you had to get your act together. And this is the reason after 12 years of knowing her, I still call her Miss Reall. I can't bear to call her by her first name. Miss Reall is the kind of teacher that sets high expectations for her students, and because she truly believes in us that we can achieve our goals and dreams regardless of our situation. I had the honor of meeting Ms. Reall when I was in 11th grade in our computer class, and our relationship transformed during senior year from a teacher to student to a mentor. As you guys heard, I was the first student in my family to go to college, but on top of that, I was undocumented, and that even made it 100 times harder. In my eyes, I didn't know where I wanted to be. I didn't know what the options for me would be. I feel like a lot of doors were closed, and Ms. Reall was always there to push me and to pursue a higher education like I wanted to. And there was many times during my senior year where I just wanted to just get a regular job and see what I can do, but Ms. Reall said, no, you got to get there, get your degree, follow your dreams. And at that time, she changed my mind about pursuing a higher education, but then the second struggle came along. How was I supposed to pay for college if my parents couldn't afford? I couldn't qualify for any aid because of my situation, and Ms. Reall helped me, wrote countless letters of recommendations to apply for scholarships. And I don't know if you know this, Ms. Reall, but remember that one time we were during Thanksgiving break, and you reached out to me saying I submitted this last-minute letter of recommendation, and I was able to pay for my first year of college with that scholarship money that I got. So thank you, Ms. Reall, for taking that time from break. Teachers really don't have a break. They're always thinking about their students, so thank you for taking that break, that time during your break to help me, give me some sort of light in this dark tunnel that I was feeling like I was trapped in. throughout, I felt truly like she cares about us. And I'm all over the place right here because my heart is pounding hard. I'm just so happy here to be with you, Ms. Reall, and to present this to you. And like I told you guys, you would think this would be easier because I'm an educator, but it's so different. It's so different to be here with, like somebody mentioned, strangers, it's different speaking in front of you guys than it is to students because, like Ms. Reall taught me, you have to show your students that you care about them, and it's a different type of connections, and that's what she taught me, and she actually recruited me to be an avid tutor, and that's how I found my passion for teaching, and till this day, my goal is to follow Ms. Reall's legacy and connect with students and change their lives, give them those tools to install them confidence, and to, like you did to myself, give me that perseverance to face adversity and overcome any challenge that life brings us here. So thank you, Ms. Reall, for believing in me when I didn't. Thank you for bringing that light to me. And now I get to do this with my students in my own classroom. I'm standing here in front of a room full of educators, and thank you for that, and thank you for being that person that helped me get to my goals. Ms. Reall, thank you so much, and I feel honored to present you this award, and you truly deserve it. Thank you for changing my life.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tim, for recognizing the work that we all do as educators in our classroom. And thank you to Carlston Family Foundation for putting this awesome event for all these wonderful teachers. I didn't really prepare a speech today. I just told my husband, I'm just gonna wing it because I didn't know which student nominated me. And thank you, Citlaly, for that affirmation for what I do in a classroom. It's, going into a classroom every day, showing my students my passion for them, helping them to see what they can accomplish. So many times I want the things more than they want it. And so letting them to see what they can do in life, and having that moment when they recognize the passion that I do in the classroom, it's just amazing. Yes, as Citlaly said, I have high expectations for all my students. And when they don't perform where they're supposed to, I give them the eye, the look. Like, no, I am not going to accept any excuses because I know you guys can do better. And having them, appreciate that, that look from me. And they want to do well. And because of that connection, having them knowing that I'm there for them, I'm their advocate, and creating that safe space for them in my classroom that really help my passion for education. It's my 18th year at Anaheim High School. Every morning I get up, I still love going into my classroom. I show my students what they can do, what they didn't know they can do, and seeing that light bulb that turn on, when they can solve, they can code, it's just amazing. And after 18 years, I still love my job because I am able to change lives and help them see where they can go. They can visualize their future and be able to achieve those dreams. And I don't let them use any excuses to fail. I only say, that's just an excuse. What can you do? How can you solve it? Okay, don't come to me with problems. Come to me with solutions. And we're problem solvers in this world. And so, students know, don't go there. Don't go there. Go to her with only solutions, and she'll help you and pick the right solution for them to better themselves. I'm so I'm so grateful for this honor, and this afternoon's symposium really humbled me, because there's so many wonderful teachers and hundreds and thousands more out there who need to be recognized as well. And so thank you very much for this opportunity. And I do want to thank my husband for always have been there. And here, end of my day, I would go home like, oh, this student, oh my gosh, I just want to, strangle the student, because I know the student can do well, but they just complain. And so, every day you'll hear, oh my gosh, here's another story, and putting up with that. So I really, thank you. And of course, my daughter, who is attending my school now. She's not in my class, but having her there, to let her know, like, I teach her like how I teach my students. I'm there to guide her, and because I want her to have the same opportunity as all my students. And so now she sees, what I do in my classroom. And so, thank you, being there for me in my classroom with me. And again, I'm so grateful. Thank you all for this opportunity. Thank you.